Well, good morning, vlog, and happy Monday. It is September 22nd and it's 7:40. So your girl slept in. Actually, I literally just got downstairs. I got like 9 hours of sleep, which was so nice. And I thought to myself, I'm gonna pull out the vlog and we're gonna do some vlogging because it is my birth week. My birthday is on Wednesday, September 24th. And I was like, you know what? It may be a good little week to film some things. So here I am filming. Even though I don't really have anything going on today, it's a rest day, it's a Monday. I'm like, we'll make something happen. We'll make a halfway entertaining vlog, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I just came downstairs and you know what time it is? It is cold brew time. Got a little bit of cardio to do this morning. So yeah, let's just like get right into the good stuff, right? Oh my God, yesterday Josh and I went to the farmer's market here in Charlotte and look at these beautiful flowers that I acquired. Aren't they gorgeous? I literally paid $15 for these. I'm like, oh my, that beautiful bouquet. Yeah, it was really good. And the farmer's market was so stinking cute. Oh my God, I was like actually so obsessed. So there we go. The flowers can be in the frame for the cold brew, which is like perfect. Cold brew of choice today is this caramel bread pudding flavor that I got from Fresh Market, and it's like part of their seasonal stuff. And oh my gosh, this cold brew is one of my favorites that I have actually ever tried. To me, it tastes very similar to the Starbucks house blend, but it's got this delicious caramel flavor. Oh my God, I need to go snag some more bags of these grounds because it, like I said, it's seasonal, only for the fall, meaning that I will no longer be able to obtain them once the season ends. But I'm excited to see what they have for like Christmas time, now that I think about that. You know what I mean? Because they kind of ate down with the fall stuff. So anywho, that's what the brew is. And then as far as creamer goes, only logical creamer would be the salted caramel in my opinion. So that's what we are doing. And we'll just do a little 15-gram action. Oh, 16, my bad. And then for sweeteners, you know, we're keeping it very simple. Y'all know Trader Joe's liquid stevia. For our flavored, we're doing English toffee because, again, you know, simple. English toffee to me is basically caramel, and it will complement the caramel bread pudding beautifully. So that is what we're doing. Oh my God, and then I'm thinking for the me already thinking about my afternoon brew, but I'm thinking we do a little pumpkin moment because I just acquired like pumpkin spice and nutmeg. And anyway, my cat is being so annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna hit up a little black straw. It's not super acidic, but oh well. And then get our ice. Okay, and she is in her final form. Oh, I hate when that happens. It kind of just erupts out of the top, but that's okay. It's nothing a little shirt sleeve can't fix. Let me bring you guys in. Color check. She looks amazing and I'm very excited. Smells like buttery coffee. Yeah. Cheers. Yes, like it's like caramely, but also there's like, I don't want to say like a hint of cinnamon almost, but like brown butter, caramel brown butter. That's what that tastes like. It's literally so good. If you have a Fresh Market near you, I would really recommend trying their grounds because they have a lot of flavors too. Like when I went in there for the first time and like perused their coffee section, I was very shocked. But anyway, you guys, y'all know the drill. We're gonna sip on the brew and enjoy it. We'll get ready to go do this little bit of cardio. And you know where I'll be as I'm enjoying this? Right there on the couch. And that's it. Just finished with cardio, as you can tell by the sweat. Did I do more than assigned? Yeah, because I fear that I look like a water balloon. So yeah, I said we're gonna sweat some of this shit out. So I would say mission accomplished. It's now like 10:15. So I'm about to make some brekkie, and it's a rest day, so my fats are higher on my rest days and my carbs are a little bit lower. So we have like a really fat heavy breakfast, and I'm so excited to show you guys. So I'm gonna whip her up and I will show you the final product. Oh my God, you guys, I have really outdone myself here. So we have 2 slices of the sourdough that we got from the farmer's market yesterday. And then I have goat cheese also that I got from the farmer's market. It is chive and dill. So good. It literally tastes like sour cream and onion dip. Avocado on this one. And then obviously 2 soft boiled eggs. Like, I'm at first watch. I am at a brunch spot. I'm so excited to tear into this, and I'm probably gonna put just like a little bit of hot sauce on the avocado toast. So this is meal 1, and we are going to devour. Okay guys, we are showered. I did just kind of like blow dry my hair because obviously it was all sweaty, and I got ready, or not ready, I got dressed. I would hardly call it getting ready, but I do have this black tank from Amazon. It is on my storefront. These are literally just like a staple for me. And then pant wise, we have these Young LA sweatpants. Yeah, and that's the outfit. I'm just about to kind of like get ready, do like my typical minimal makeup look, and I figured I'd show you guys. But also, I got a new desk, and I wanted to show y'all how cute is that. So got this desk so that I can like edit, or like when I have stuff to do on my computer, I have somewhere that's like a dedicated space. But also, like, as a girl, I love sitting to do my makeup and like having kind of like a vanity situation, and I didn't have that here. And I noticed that it was kind of like negatively affecting my mental health a little bit, feeling like I didn't have my own space in this house and like that kind of thing. So we ended up turning our guest bedroom like kind of into like my space, but I haven't really had a chance to like enjoy it just because like I've been working and stuff. But like this is kind of what we have. So I've got this dresser in here, there's like the bathroom, and then here's the bed, obviously y'all know that mirror, and then yeah, the desk. And I've got my little makeup bag, and I've got this cute little like mirror that lights up, but it's really dim. So I've got this, oh, hold please, my influencer light, right? So I figured, anyway, I'm gonna show you guys some of the products that I use in my like daily get ready routine. Oh, but in case you were wondering, this desk is from Target, and then this chair is one of those big like crisscross chairs. I haven't even tried this out. Oh my God. I can sit crisscross applesauce in it. But anyway, the chair is from Amazon. So yeah, the desk just has this nice little pull-out situation, and it's exactly what I wanted. Nothing crazy, but just like enough to have somewhere to like sit and edit. And so I'll be utilizing that today as I'm filming this vlog, because obviously, like I said, you know, we're not hitting a lift. It's kind of just giving rest day in the life today. And then I'm gonna keep the vlog going through tomorrow because I do check-ins tomorrow. And just with the way I've been feeling mentally, and the way I feel like my body looks, and anyway, the way the scale is looking, I feel like it'll be good for me to show how check-ins go tomorrow, because I don't want to say I'm scared. I'm not scared. It's just that like I feel like I look terrible, and I'm so watery, and I know a lot of that is like my own fault, and like from taking like a free meal, which like I have assigned to me. It's not like I'm like being a fuck ass and I'm going off plan and whatever, but it's like obviously free meals are gonna make you watery. And then like things like more sodium, obviously I went from being in prep to tracking my sodium intake and like only doing pink Himalayan salt that I've weighed out, to now where I'm like having sauces and mustard and using seasonings that have salt in them, and not like measuring, because I just spent 20 weeks measuring that. I'm done. I would like to just feel like a normal person, and not really tracking my water intake, like tracking in the sense of like making sure that I hit enough water, but like if I go over, okay, don't care. Artificials obviously have increased a lot. So like there's so many reasons why obviously my body doesn't look super lean and tight, and obviously my food is high, duh, but it is just like hard to see because it's not that I feel fat, it's that I can just tell it's so much water, and that is what's really fucking me up and like wanting me to get back into this hyper restrictive mindset, because I'm like, well, I look terrible because it's just a film of water over this lean body, and I'm like, this looks terrible. But also then struggling because I'm like, I don't want to restrict anymore. I want to feel free. I want to feel like a normal person. And I love being able to go and enjoy a free meal with my boyfriend and get an espresso martini and sweet potato fries and an appetizer and like enjoy a meal and get a fun coffee from Starbucks. And I should just be proud of myself that I'm not like binging, and that I am sticking to what I'm told to do, and that I'm in the gym and loving the gym. But it's hard because, you know, obviously seeing your body change like affects your mental health, and then you feel guilty about food, and it's just so many things. So I'm really just struggling with that right now. And the frustrating thing is, like, I know all of the things that I need to be doing, and I'm doing all of the things that I need to be doing, and I'm telling myself, you know, now is not the time that you're getting lean, so stop focusing on the fact that you're not lean or getting leaner. You need to focus on the fact that you're happier, you have more energy, the fact that you're enjoying the gym again, you're getting strong, you're making gains. Like, I know all these things, so I'm telling myself all of these things, but it's still hard for the negative thoughts to not creep in. And I know ultimately I'm going to look back on this time and I'm going to be like, Emily, you did not look as bad as you felt like you did. You literally looked fine. And like, I'm going to wish I looked like this still, probably like in a couple months, but I don't know. Regardless, it's hard. And getting out of prep is hard because you've just been so used to being so 100% and on your protocol that like being in a more lax phase, for me at least, like has almost made me feel like I'm not on plan, or made me feel like I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. But at the same time, it's like, well, I don't want to be 100% right now. I want to just enjoy life. So there's just so much to grapple with. But I don't know. I really want to share this reverse like as openly as I can, and share my struggles openly, and share, even though it's scary, like what my body looks like, because people obviously just hide that, and then the only people who are showing their reverse are people who stay super lean, and it makes those of us who don't have that experience, even though you're not like fucking off and whatever, it makes us feel like we're doing something wrong, or I don't know. I just want to represent what it's like after your show and kind of getting your body back to normal, and just be like raw and real about it, because the reversing body deserves to be celebrated also, just like the prep body. And getting your health back and your energy back and getting your life back are things that should be celebrated too, not just like more lines and getting close to stage, you know, because it also feels like once you're out of prep, like nobody gives a fuck about your journey anymore, and people are just like, okay, on to the next. So those of you who are sticking around for the off season and are sticking around for the rest of this journey, just thank you, because you do kind of feel lost after prep. And then especially when like people just leave and stop supporting, it's like, okay, well now I'm not only am I lost, but now I feel like I like don't even really have support anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to be real, and if I can like literally help one person feel better about their reverse, or feel seen or feel validated, then like I have done my job here. Yeah, that's just kind of my little rant about post-show and reversing, all of that stuff. But anyway, on a more fun note, let's get into some of the products that I love and like what I do for my daily makeup routine. Okay, I moved my light situation over there because that actually made more sense, but I just started yapping my mouth. I wasn't even planning on filming that clip, and then I started yapping and I couldn't stop. So anyway, makeup bag is from Amazon. coffee. So, okay, first thing. Usually I just do a little bit of concealer because we do have the return of some acne. Well, I guess you can't really see it that much, but like there and stuff. So I like to just hit up a little concealer mome. My favorite concealer is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This one is in shade Keneal, I think. I don't know. I don't really care about shade matching because to me, with blush and bronzer, like if it's close enough, it's close enough. So this is my first step I usually do. And then after that, I'll bake under my eyes with the Huda Beauty powder. This one is in, yeah, Peach Pie. I just love their loose setting powder. So I put that under my eyes and just like anywhere that I like want to make sure it doesn't crease. But then I do a pressed powder over the rest of my face. This is the pressed powder I use. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Airbrush Flawless finish. This is shade medium. So I go between two different blushes. I use this blush from this little Charlotte Tilbury duo. This is the, I don't know, Hollywood Blush and Glow for fair medium skin. That's me. So anyway, love this blush though, really pretty. And then this is like the highlight that I use. As you can see, it has been well loved, but whatever, we still use her. And then the other blush I use is the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. This is in shade Joy. This is more of like an orangey color, but I like it because it kind of gives you like a bronzier look while also blushing. So it's like 2 for 1. I don't know. I've had this for years because y'all know the tiniest bit goes a long way. So anyway, that's all the face stuff. As for eyes, usually I'll either just curl my eyelashes or if I do mascara, I use Roller Lash by Benefit, but I'm not really super picky. That's just like what I have. And then for my brows, because as you can see, do we really have much? No, and they have been microbladed, but the microblading, you know how it like fades. So my favorite brow pencil is the Precisely My Brow. Oh. Influencer hand, Precisely My Brow by Benefit. I use shade 4, which is their like medium brown maybe. I don't know, I can't even find it on here, but this is my favorite brow product. And then to set the brows, y'all probably already know about this, but it's the NYX Brow Glue. This stuff is so good. I'm running low, so like low-key do need some more of that. And then I'm trying to think of what else. That's honestly kind of it. As far as bronzer, I will use Hoola bronzer. I don't really have much technique for that. I just kind of go everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup and then, so let's see, it's like noon. I don't know, I'll decide if I want to eat or do an afternoon brew or what, but I do want to go to Vitamin Shop because I am dying to try the Raspberry Cream Ghost. And I need to get my hands on the Sour Strips Ghost because they only have it in the fall time. So anyway, I think we're gonna go do that and see if we can locate either of those. So I don't know, I'll see y'all once I'm ready. Okay, vlog, the natural makeup look is on. I just ended up doing like concealer, blush, all that stuff, eyebrows, and then I curled my eyelashes. And luckily I have long eyelashes, but it's literally only because I have been doing lash serums forever, literally since high school. In high school, I don't know if you've heard of this, but I used to use Latisse, which is quite literally a prescription lash serum. Like you have to have a prescription for it. So anyway, I used to use that and now I just use Grande Lash. And yeah, when I don't feel like putting on mascara, I just do a good curl and I heat up my curler with, yes, a lighter. So there's that. But I was about to just do like a little lip and I would show you guys one of the little, I don't know, natural like lip colors that I use. I'm using this one from Glossier. I'm not like a huge Glossier girl, but it's in shade Villa. So it's one of their little, I don't even know what these are called, but they're little like lip tint things. So anyway, it's just a pretty like, I don't know, like pinky, yeah, a cute little natural pink. So I have that, and then typically what I like to do over top of like any of my little lips like this on days that I'm just like keeping it natural is I'll either do the Dior lip oil or I'll do like lip injections from Too Faced. Speaking of lip injections, oh my god, this segue is actually too good. So my birthday is on Wednesday, right? Today is Monday. On Thursday, I'm going to get some lip filler for the first time. and I'm actually so excited. I have been wanting to get lip filler for years now. And you know, I just never, or like financially, it just like never really worked out for me, or like it just like wasn't a priority, but I am going. So very excited to feel more confident in my face and have some more lips. It's not like I have non-existent lips, but like I have a big nose. So I would like to feel like a little bit more balanced down here. I also feel like my prep face has made me feel a little bit less insecure about my lips just because like everything is smaller, but off-season face, we need lip filler for sure. So we're gonna do that on Thursday. I mean, this vlog won't be going through Thursday, I don't think, because I want to get it up sooner than that, but yeah, that's fun. Anyway, here is the look. See, it's like 12:40. I probably should have a meal, huh? Yeah. Okay, let me see what we're having. Or actually, you know what? I think we're just gonna make a hummus fit meal. I have some of the Baja chicken tacos, so I'm just gonna make those with some Brussels sprouts. That sounds good. So I'm gonna whip it up and then I'll show y'all, I guess, what she looks like. Okay, so these are the little Baja chicken tacos. They come with this like yummy sauce. Oh my God. And macros are fire. 32 pro, 32 carb, 10 fat. Yeah, love you hummus fit so hard. And I do have a package coming. It should be coming like within the next 2 days because this is my last meal. I'm like, oh my God, that sucks. We got more buffins coming. Thank God I have the Cinnaburst coming because I don't know if you watched my last vlog. Basically, you know, she is part of the top 4 for me. Yet when I placed my last order, I hadn't tried it yet and I didn't reorder it because I didn't think I would like it, but I loved it so much. So anyway, we do have some of those coming. And then they also just dropped their like pumpkin spice, oh my God, like they like pumpkin spice cookie or something buffin. And so anyway, I ordered that yesterday because it dropped yesterday. So we got 4 of them bad boys coming. The combos with that, like the pumpkin muffin with the cold brew, are going to be literally so insane. I'm so excited. But yeah, so we're down to the bottom of the barrel for the meals and the buffins. I literally, the only buffins I have are the Dubai chocolate, which is okay, but I'm not going to be like reordering, and cocoa for lemons, which I've actually never tried. So that'll probably be like my pick tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, let me quit yapping and let me heat this up. Okay, not gonna lie, did I low-key heat them up for a little too long and now they're like super piping hot? I did, but they look stunning, literally restaurant quality. And then I have some Brussels sprouts, and then this is the little sauce it comes with. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like chipotle kind of buttery sauce. It's very good, very, very good. So anyway, we are going to sit and enjoy this as our little meal 2 moment, and then we'll go see if we can go find those energy drinks. Evidence of the enjoyment. Oh, it was so delicious. It was actually giving Taco Bell at home. So yeah, the money that I spent on Hummus Fit is so worth it, especially in this reverse. I'm like, this makes me feel like I'm having a free meal and I'm being on plan. Even if it's a little more sodium and whatever, I don't really care. I'm not getting fat, I'm just watery. That's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, okay, we are gonna go slip some shoes on and go over to Vitamin Shop, see if we can find that energy drink. And then when we come back, it'll be time for an afternoon brew. I mean, it really kind of is time for an afternoon brew now. It's 1 o'clock, but I just ate and I just drank my 40 ounces of water. So I'm like full, and I like my food to digest before I have a brew. So if the brew can be around like 2, that'll be good for us. So anyway, let's go. I have got to give you guys a fit check because if this isn't me when I have to go do literally anything. I really hope the exposure is fine. Birkenstocks, sweatpants, some form of an Amazon shirt moment. Like, I fear I'm like incapable of actually wearing real clothes, so it just gives like athleisure every time. But I don't know, I like being comfy and I just don't like dirtying a bunch of stuff. Ah! My back just touched the seat and it was literally the temperature of lava. Ow! It stings. It literally stings. Anyway, guys, okay, let's go to Vitamin Shop. Also realized that while I'm over in this like shopping area, I do need to stop at Target to get some Epsom salt because I ran out. Now, do I really feel like going into Target? For once, I don't. And not because I don't feel like walking around and shopping. I just don't need to spend the money, but I'm only getting Epsom salt. I'm going in, I will make a beeline. That is all we will get. So after the energy drink debacle and we see where we land there, I will be running into Target. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, we were successful. I'm not gonna lie, my hopes were very low because when I went in, they have like fridges with the ghosts, usually like the new flavors and stuff are in there because it's like in the singles, and I didn't see it and I was like, whatever. So I'm perusing the store, you know, as I do. I picked up some David bars for my boyfriend Josh because he's been wanting to try those. So anyway, I got like all the flavors for him just so he can try them. And then I get to the back of the store where they have the cases of ghosts and I see it and I was like, yeah, I'm snagging a case, respectfully. So we're successful. I'm gonna pop over. The Target is like right across the street, so I'm gonna pop in there. I forgot though, I need black beans. So I'm gonna get black beans, going to get the Epsom salt, and then I'm going to run back over here. Nothing else. Holding myself to that. Unless when I come back, I say I forgot something else I needed. Surely I did, but we'll see. Okay, vlog, we are home now. Sorry I didn't show you after Target. I was on the phone with my mom actually, but went ahead and put the lovely raspberries and cream in the fridge so she's chilling. I already know Josh will be cracking into one of those. I won't be indulging in like a full one, but I will be drinking some of his. But let me just give y'all the full haul of everything. Okay, so, let me bring you up. Okay, perfect. As for Target, okay, I did get one more item than I said I needed, but this is kind of a need. Bubble bath, yeah, because that went along with the Epsom salt. So anyway, I got the bubble bath, we got the Epsom salt, and then beans, except I get up to the register, realize I got the 3-bean blend, but it's fucking close enough to black beans. I wasn't about to go back to the bean aisle, so I said, fuck it, whatever. The rest of the stuff I got from Vitamin Shop. So I got those ghosts. I also got Josh a peaches ghost and a straw bango. And then these are the protein bars. Got him a bunch of the flavors. I got him the peanut butter chocolate chunk, fudge brownie, salted peanut butter, and cinnamon roll. Macros are good on these. 2 fat, 12 carb, 28 pro. I think it's standard pretty much across the board, yeah. But apparently these are like good protein bar, cleaner ingredients. Obviously you heard the macros, they're good. So, and he likes a good protein bar. So I got these for him. And then also I saw this, he loves the Bear Bells and this marshmallow peanut road. That sounded good. Anyway, that's everything I got. It is 2:15, so it is officially afternoon brew time. Let's go. Oh my gosh, also tell me why I did not realize today's the first day of fall. As a fall lover, I feel like a fake fan. I feel like a fraud, actually. So happy first day of fall. Oh my gosh. In honor of it being the first day of fall, obviously we're doing a pumpkin spice brew because I would be crazy not to. And I felt that this was probably the most fall-esque cup that I have, besides my little skeleton one, but she's dirty, and this is like autumn, you know, whereas the skeleton is Halloween. It's not quite yet October, even though I was sipping on a brew out of it yesterday. Besides the point, we are going for fall, so this cup is fall. Let me get the brew. Okie dokie. So here we have our brew. This is the pumpkin cake roll mixed with the birthday cake grounds from Bones Coffee Company. Use code Emily Lifts with 2 Y's to save you some money on Bones. Literally cannot express how much I love their coffee. It is so good. Not only do they have like grounds, but they also have whole beans. So if you have a coffee grinder, which I will be getting soon, you can also get them. And they even have flavored decaf grounds. So if you like want decaf or you can't have calf, you're covered there too. But anyway, enough of that. We are just going to measure out. Well, it is kind of giving, will I probably top this brew off? Yeah, I probably will. But for the sake of this glass, you know, she's not really that big. We're just gonna have to stick with the pour that we have here. For creamer, we're doing salted caramel again. You know, she just complements the fall flavors, so that's why I've been reaching for her a little more. I'm only gonna do like 10 grams because when I top it off, I'm gonna want more. You get it, okay. Okay, next, I'm gonna do a little bit of pumpkin pie spice. Not too much though, because I feel like pumpkin pie spice can very quickly like be super overwhelming. So we're just doing a little bit. Trader Joe's liquid stevia as our base sweetener. And then my flavored sweeteners of choice, we are doing vanilla cream and pumpkin spice in my Amazon storefront if you guys want, linked down below in the description. So we're just gonna do one little squeeze of each. And bam, let me go get a straw, hold on. And we're hitting up an orange straw to really top off the autumn vibes. Prayers that my ice maker has put in some work because there was like no ice in it this morning when I made my eggs. So here's to hoping. Okay, thankfully she had produced just enough for the brew. So I'm telling y'all, I wish we had one of those ice makers that just had like the ice part on the outside, you know, with the ice and then the water filter. Listen, we're gonna be moving from this townhome when our lease is up in end of March, beginning of April, so we will not have to deal with all the shit that is wrong with this place. Cause, you know, it's been fine for us, but there's so much in this house that we don't like, and respectfully, we're not staying in Charlotte either. So anyway, that's on the horizon for us, but oh, I'm so excited. So pumpkin-y. Cheers, you guys. A little afternoon brew, first day of fall mom. Ooh. I react the same way to every cold brew, but I just love them so much. But this is exactly what I was looking for. So pumpkin-y, but I love that with the birthday cake grounds in here, you get that like frosting essence, because also though you get that a little bit from the pumpkin cake roll grounds since it has like a cream cheesiness to it. Oh my God. Those are two of my top fave grounds. But yeah, perfect fall brew. I think today though, what I want to do, because I'm not training, right? It's a rest day, so it's giving very much rest day activities. Like, girl, what are you doing? I want to show you guys my coffee shrine, if you will, and we can talk a little bit about some of my favorite brews, some of the ones I recommend the most, just give you guys some insight into my mind as the self-proclaimed cold brew connoisseur. Yeah, so we can do that in a little bit, but I am gonna sip and enjoy this and just kind of chill, probably sit and edit for a while because I haven't gone through any of the footage from today. So anyways, you guys, we'll talk in a little bit. Hello vlog. I just took a brief intermission from sitting and editing. Cold brew is long gone. It's almost 4 o'clock and I just went downstairs and made a meal. This is just oats and cream of rice and protein powder and some nut butter. I use this chocolate walnut butter I have. It's like from the Crazy Go Nuts brand, literally so fire. So we're gonna eat this and just continue editing. I have my pumpkin spice candle back there burning and it smells so good. It's so fall, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Just me at my little workstation. Cold brew jug in the sink. You know what that means. We need to figure out what brew we're gonna make. So like I said earlier, I figured I would show you guys just how much coffee I have because it's a lot. So let's just get right into it, shall we? So we have some up in this cabinet. I have another smoked butterscotch from Starbucks. This is one of my faves. Not feeling her today. We have this decaf coffee that Josh got me. These are beans though, so I have to wait till I get a coffee grinder. But anyway, we have those. Next, we have the decaf hazelnut. I do need to steep another thing of decaf, so we'll actually just leave these out. But that's from the Allegheny Coffee Place in Pittsburgh. Then I have these from that same place, Swiss chocolate almond. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to try them because we got the Rice Krispie treat grounds from there also, and they were terrible, and they literally tasted like extract. And so this flavor, I'm like terrified that it is also going to taste like extract. So it's just been kind of sitting in the cabinet. So I don't know. I might do just like a single batch brew with that, like in a cup for tomorrow morning, and then that way we can like try it, and if it's shit, I can just dump it and get rid of the grounds. I think that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, continuing on. Back here, these are some of my other faves. Milky Way, this one is good. Twix, love her. And we have Snickers. Hold please, Snickers. This is such a good staple flavored coffee. I find these at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I would highly recommend. this one. If you're just starting out and just kind of getting into the flavored brews, that one is really good. And also the same with that Starbucks smoked butterscotch one. That's a really good, like, simple flavored brew. Hold please, there's more. Let me put these up and then I'll show you what other ones we have. Then I also have some on top of my fridge in my original, like, coffee canister thing. Everything that I used to make coffee used to fit in here. It no longer fits in there because I have way too much. So, moving you up. We have all of these are like my open ones. So, autumn chai grounds. These are decent from Fresh Market. They're honestly like, they give a little bit of a fall essence, but are just like pretty plain. So these are good. Yes, smoked butterscotch. Those are open. I have, oh, Lena got me these Choco Nuts. This one's really good. I'm gonna probably make a single brew out of this too. It is like coconut almond chocolate, I think, or something. Very delish. Because I have so many fun grounds. I haven't had any house in so long, but I love the Starbucks house. I think these are literally unopened and I just like have them for when I'm ready. Really good. Next, I tried this one the other day. This is from Bones. It's the White Russian. It is flavored like coffee liqueur and vanilla or like cream. It's obviously inspired by a White Russian and spot on flavor. This literally tastes like an espresso martini. I wasn't the hugest fan of it just because like at 6 a.m. do I really want to feel like I'm drinking an espresso martini? However, I feel like this would be good for an afternoon brew, or to be honest, if I am making my own espresso martini, this would be so fire. So I don't know, but if you're into like, I know some people like the like whiskey barrel coffee. I don't know if anybody here has tried that, but kind of a very similar vibe. Anyway, then we have the Cookies and Dreams from Bones. This one is so good. Literally, flavor is spot on. It tastes like Oreo cold brew without being disgusting. What else do we have? Soph got me these. These are some s'mores grounds that you can find at the good old TJ Maxx. They smell very s'moresy. I've never tried these though, so I'm excited to try them. And then boring, but I do have it down in here. We have 2 things of decaf Starbucks house. So when I'm making decaf brews, can use those. So that is all the coffee that I have. I do have salted caramel on the way from Bones, and I am going to order their Megalo Donut, which is Boston chocolate cream, and their pecan pumpkin praline one. I want to try that one, and I'll probably order like another one, but I have so much coffee. I'm like, I don't need to order. I really don't need to order any because I need to go through all this first. So I don't know what I want to make. I know I want to do that Swiss chocolate almond or whatever in a mini or in a brew like single batch. But as for another big batch, so in there right now we just have Cookies and Dreams, and then I have the caramel bread pudding from Fresh Market. So I feel like I need to probably make like a Franken brew just because I have so many like unfinished bags. I feel like the Choco Nuts would probably go good with the cookies and cream because this is like very chocolatey, but it's got a hint of coconut, and I feel like that would go well with this. So I think let's mix that and let's kind of see where we land as far as ounce wise, if we have enough. I feel like we should, but we'll see. Wow, and what do you know, we actually had like just enough. So this is giving coconut cookies and cream. Yeah, okay, so this will go in there. And honestly, the cookies and cream one that I have down there is actually almost out because after I cut that clip, I was like, you literally have cookies and cream in the fridge. Why are you doing another cookies and cream? But anyway, when that one runs out, I'll probably do like the Starbucks smoked butterscotch or something more like fall-esque. We're gonna fill this with water and then we'll make our little miniature brew with the Swiss chocolate almond. Okie doke, and now we have our little single batch brew all ready to go. And in case you're wondering how I do the single batch brews, so it's just gonna be some simple math. Since for the 64 ounce jugs, I do 7 ounces, I just do 7 divided by 64 times however many ounces I'm making. So I wanted 14 ounces of cold brew for this, right? So I did 7 divided by 64 times 14, gave me like 1.5, I think. So I did like 2 ounces of coffee in this just because, I don't know. And then yeah, I measured out the water and that's it. And I still steep it for like 12 to 15 hours. And then in the morning, I just kind of assess, do I need to like dilute it any based on like how it is. But yeah, this will be going in and we'll give her a taste in the morning. But I've definitely started to do this a little bit more just so I can try more of my grounds instead of having to commit to like big jugs. Oh my God, you guys, look at this texture. I'm screaming. Look how beautiful. I used the strawberry bum cake protein and then I did some of the cheesecake jello, almond milk, Greek yogurt. I think that's it. But oh my God, literally strawberry cheesecake realness. Oh my God, so good. Well, hello vlog and good evening. My creamy was absolutely delicious. I ate that on the couch while me and Josh watched some Harry Potter. Sorcerer's Stone was on the TV because you know how they are like always running all of the Harry Potter movies and I put them on every single time, but it's like 9:20. So I wanted to do an Epsom salt bath before bed because you know I have to check in the morning. And like I said, we do look like a water buffalo. So I would like to maybe feel a little bit better about myself. Anyway, I have here a nice little decaf brew. These are the decaf hazelnut pods from that Allegheny coffee place. They're fine, you know, not anything crazy, but it is what it is. So I'm sipping on these and we're gonna run the bath and basically I am just going to sit and soak. Oh, and then also I did, however, get these face masks from TJ Maxx the other day when I was there. This is that Centella brand. I have used their stuff before and it's really good. So I used another one of their masks the other day, I think, or maybe it was this one, I don't remember, but it's like Korean skincare, which is really good skincare. So we're gonna also put this on after I wash my face and I'm just gonna sit and soak and enjoy. So anyway, see you guys in the morning. Good morning vlog, happy Tuesday. I just got downstairs, I'm all dressed for the day, dressed for the gym, all that stuff. Took my check-ins this morning and you know, I'll pop them up for you so that you can see. It is what it is, okay? I feel no ways is what I'm telling myself. So I don't know, today me and Soph are gonna kind of discuss ways to like mitigate all of this water. And because it's one of those things I'm like, I see how watery I look and I'm like, I feel like regardless of what I do, I just look like this. Like I look like a water balloon. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see what we come up with today. But it's like after 8 o'clock. I literally slept till like 7:20. I got like 8.5 hours of sleep. I'm like, wow. Sleep Olympics for real. But oh my God, I totally forgot that we have our brew, our like single batch brew that's steeped overnight. Oh, I'm excited to try this. But like, is there a good chance that we're gonna be let down? There is. Also, oh my God, didn't even mention this. Going to the gym after our coffee and buffin moment, we're gonna do the Dubai chocolate buffin because I'm not feeling the coconut lemon one. But we have, what do we have that we're hitting today? Glutes and adductors. So this is like a full lower day. I put this workout in my last video. So if you're curious to see what this is, you can go to the last video. I'm not gonna film it today just because I've already filmed it. But, okay, here's the cough. Let's give her a strain and see how she's tasting. Okay, so she has been all strained. I'm not gonna lie, smell-wise, it's very promising. It's not giving extract, it's giving chocolate deliciousness, but I would be lying if I said I'm not still a little scared to give her a try, but it's fine, okay? So, creamer, Chobani, Zero Sugar, sweet cream, because you know, like I say, when you have a new brew, you do have to just give it a fair, like, plain shot. So we're doing that. And then as far as stevia drops go, obviously Trader Joe's. Let me just go ahead and put her in there. But, so it's Swiss chocolate almond. So I feel I have to do some of the chocolate stevia drops. But I'm gonna also do some hazelnut. I know almond, it's different, but you know, close enough, whatever, okay? Also, in case you were wondering, this glass is a repurposed salsa container. So, I mean, it like makes a really cute cold brew glass, I think. Let me obtain all of the ice. Sorry about that. That took me a second because, you know, with this smaller mouth of the jar, I couldn't fit but the single ice cubes. Most of the ice cubes in my freezer are like 2 stuck together. So anyway, color is looking great. Moment of truth. Cheers, you guys. No. Their grounds just have that like sour taste. Like, why is it like sour and weird? And then I'm just like hit in the face with extracts. No, it's going down the drain. It is going down the drain. And we'll probably just use up the last of the Oreo cold brew that's in there. Okay, y'all, we're actually back with a different cup and everything because I felt as though maybe I just like needed kind of a reset after that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that that was actually my first experience of caffeine for the day. That was really unfortunate. Oh my god, we had exactly 14 ounces of the cookies and dream left. So that's a slay. We're just gonna stick those still with the Chobani sweet cream because cookies and cream, right? I'm actually just gonna do the vanilla cream stevia drops in this one. I don't know. I just like don't feel like doing the chocolate also. So we're just doing vanilla and then Trader Joe's. All right, all of our ice. Anyway, cheers again. Let's try this for a second time. Much better, nice rich flavor. Like I've got Oreos marinating in my coffee. It's so good. So, oh my god, let me go get my buffin and we'll do a little reveal of the Dubai chocolate if you guys have not seen her. Okie doke. So here is Miss Dubai. You know, if you watched my vlog from North American, you would know that Sophia and I did try real Dubai chocolate and it was the most life-changing thing we have ever tasted in our lives. This does not taste anything remotely close to real Dubai chocolate. It's good. The filling is like, it gives like kind of a nutty moment, but I'm not gonna lie, I won't be repurchasing this specific flavor just because there's other flavors that I prefer. In case you missed my ranking, we have Tres Leches, Buff Cough, Cinnaburst, and Twin Roll. Those are my top 4, okay? But this is still good. It's a buffin, let's be so for real. Macro breakdown, 29 protein, 45 carbs, and 13 fat. So it's gonna be a great pre-workout because it's got everything we need. So breaking her open. Oh, she's leaking some of the filling, but it's got the hard chocolate top. But anyway, let's get her unwrapped so that I can cut into it so you guys can see what we're actually working with. I do think this would be so much better if they did it like how they do the twin roll, because the twin roll base is the brownie buffin, whereas this is just a chocolate buffin. But if this was the brownie, I would be more willing to order it again, but you know. Okay, cutting her down the middle. And I'll give you guys a little reveal. Ready? Ta-da! You know, it's the sensation of Dubai chocolate, but oh my god, since I just remembered tomorrow's my birthday, I will be obtaining something Dubai chocolate tomorrow. Don't know how, or I don't know, but I need something Dubai chocolate, so we'll be doing that. But this one is a heater. She's not a cold pick at all, so I'm gonna pop it in the microwave for like probably like 20-ish seconds. But yeah, that's what we're working with. So not my fave. I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, because like it's a buffin, you know what I mean? All buffins are good, whether you love the flavor or not. But anyway, so I'm going to eat this. We're going to sip on our brew. And that's about it for this morning. So it's like 8:30. So yeah, we won't be leaving for the gym till like 10 o'clock. Wow. Shit was so terrible. I was gonna say I probably literally have buffin on my face. But anyway, brew's almost done. Buffins with cold brew is literally the most transcendent experience. Oh, and when you dip, you hit a dip. I can't. The Cinnaburst with any sort of pumpkin-y cold brew, oh my god, or like the Buff Cough or the Tres Leches. I'm gonna be honest, that's why those three are in my top faves. The Buff Cough, the Tres Leches, and the Cinnaburst, because of how well they pair with cold brew. Like this chocolate, the Dubai, obviously. The chocolate with the Oreo cold brew. Oh my god. Hummus Fit, I love you. Leanna, I love you. I'm telling you, I could change the buffin game if y'all just let me. Oh my god, could you imagine a cold brew buffin? I would die. Like a vanilla sweet cream cold brew buffin. That would be so fire. But anyway, okay, I did have to put on this lovely jacket. So now my outfit, I didn't even really show you guys. This is what I look like 9 times out of 10. Dark sports sweats. These are my fave dark sports sweats. These are the very first like wide leg sweats I got from them, and they're so perfect. Dark sports sweats. Oh, and then for the gym, we have some dark sport shorts. These are just Everson seamless. And then what else? The tee was dark. The sports bra is Alpha Lee. And then this lovely zip up is a Young LA zip up. So I usually just look like I don't know, I would say like Skater Boy circa 2011. It's giving MySpace. I don't really know. Also, oh my gosh. Okay. So like I have been saying, my birthday is tomorrow. I didn't even tell you guys what we're doing. But I just remembered because I saw this. BJ's B-Day Bash Wednesday. That's right. That is right. We are going to BJ's yet again. And also I was reminded because on my phone, I have an open table reservation. Reservation for 2 at BJ's. And yes, I am going dressed to the nines. Me and Josh were talking last night, and I was joking with him. I said, no, you actually have to order a tux, or like you have to rent a tuxedo. I will be showing up in a prom dress, and we're gonna go eat the whole fucking menu at BJ's. And I'm so excited to go. So even though like we're not doing anything big, I literally don't want anything besides to like go and enjoy a meal. But like I'm gonna go hit a quad day in the morning. We're gonna obtain some Dubai chocolate. I know I said I wasn't gonna film. Okay, maybe I should just make a separate vlog for my birthday. How about that? That might be a good idea. Because you guys might wanna, I don't know, maybe you like seeing me be a fat ass, making myself get fat. I don't really know. Because I'm like, oh, I want to go around and obtain some Dubai chocolate, get my Starbucks birthday bev. I don't know, do all the fun like birthday stuff. I don't know. Anyway, all right, we'll go to the gym here soon. Okay, so just heard back from Soph and she's happy and she's like, babe, you need to stop blaming yourself for all of these things. You are doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing. We are looking good. So I'm like, okay, maybe I do need to be a little kinder to myself. So no changes to my macros and everything. That's staying the same. But I did have in like 4x15 cardio just to kind of see if we could like mitigate some of the wateriness. But we kind of came up with a different game plan and I like that idea better. Because, you know, did I do punishment cardio Sunday and Monday this week? I did to try to get some of the water off, and it works. Punishment cardio. Please don't do this if you're a normal person, okay? Anyway, she's like, I'm thinking instead of doing like assigned cardio throughout the week, we can just do like 30 minutes of fasted cardio like after your intuitive eating days and after your free meals. Like, what are you thinking? And I'm like, no, yeah, I would rather have more cardio assigned for those days to help get the water off than have like little bits throughout the week that like aren't really doing much. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna add in some potassium with my free meals to help mitigate sodium and potassium imbalance that happens obviously when you eat a meal that has higher salt content. So that should help some with water retention, and just drinking like an extra 20 ounces of water with my free meals. So yeah, then in 2 weeks, we are going to start adding back in some supplements to help get my period back. I haven't had a period for years actually, since coming off of hormonal birth control. So that is gonna be our mission, is to get my period back. So I'm gonna pick up that stuff on my Amazon, but I think that's really it. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I think, you know, food noise has been higher for the past like week, I would say. And I told Soph, I was like, I think it's just like out of fear that like I'm gonna get food taken away, because like we keep talking, like, you know, we talk every day. And, you know, when I'm talking about body image and that kind of thing, she's like, well, if we need to like pull back on food, then we need to pull back on food. If we need to bring cardio up, like we need to bring cardio up. And like, yes, I'm for that, obviously. And I'm like, yeah, totally. But then I think subconsciously, I'm like, well, shit, if you keep looking worse and worse, then you're gonna get food taken away. You're gonna get more cardio. You need to like, I don't know. And then it's like feeling more guilty for my free meals, even though they're assigned and I'm supposed to be taking them. Then I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to go overboard, because if I go too overboard, then I'm going to get food taken away. Then I'm going to get cardio added back in. So it's just like, it's been this terrible like mental battle. I mean, this is my first time reversing out of a prep. Like, I need to stop being so hard on myself. I've never done this before. It's so different than reversing out of a cut. Yeah, no, we didn't get food taken away. So, and she's like, you're literally still holding on to lines so well. Which I'm like, I know my legs like look fine. I know like everywhere else looks good, and I know that I'm holding onto like a lot of details still, but it's like my midsection, it is literally beached whale central. Like, what the fuck? I just need to stop caring. It's a lot easier said than done. But that is the update on the protocol. It is almost 10 o'clock, but so I'm gonna like get ready to leave for the gym soon. But I need to get my supplements ready for the week. So this is my cute little like supplement organizer. It's got all my stuff in it. And then I have this supplement organizer for my meal 1 supplements. And then this one gets my fasted supplements, my pre and my post workout, and then my meal 5 supplements. So I just put everything in their containers, and then that way, you know, throughout the week, it's just easy. This is how you're gonna take your supplements, is when you actually like plan it out and portion it out, because if you have to reach into 15 fucking bottles, it's gonna take you like 5 minutes to take your supplements, and you're not gonna stick to it. And as a bodybuilder, taking your supplements is very important. So we're just gonna get these organized, and then I will put together my like intra and my pre-workout, and we're gonna take our asses to the gym. Okie doke, we've got meal 1 supplements all packed up, and then all of my other supplements throughout the day are packed. And of course, you know, like most weeks, we have some empties. So this is my like cortisol management. I run through this pretty quickly because I have this in a couple meals a day. So we need to re-up on her. And then my digestive enzymes, I ran out too, but I did just like order some more of these. I just get these on Amazon. So yeah, that's kind of the life of a bodybuilder, is you just spend all your money on supplements. And that's also what my Amazon gets run up for. But it's great because, you know, next day delivery. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I am high-key dragging ass to get to the gym right now, but it's fine. It's not even like I don't want to go. I do want to go. It's just like I'm taking forever to do everything. But putting together our intra workout bev. So I do BCAAs. I'm using some Ghost ones. These taste really good. It's blue raz. So I've got those in there. I do 5 grams of creatine. This is just some micronized creatine that I get from Amazon that I've repurposed in this little container. And then supposed to be a hydro pack. Well, I don't have any hydro packs right at this moment, So we're using Drip Drop, 0 sugar, and comparatively, like the potassium and sodium and stuff like that is like relatively the same. So I just picked these up from Walmart. But we're doing passion fruit today. I don't think I've done this flavor, but I'll say these aren't super flavorful, so I really wouldn't recommend them. And then the other thing that I get in my intro workout are carbs. I get 20 grams of carbs, so that would be like a scoop of the Buff Chick carbs. I also don't have Buff Chick carbs right now, so I'm just using this carb powder that I also got off Amazon. So I do a scoop of that in my intro workout as well. And for shits and gigs, we're gonna throw a little bit of Buff Chick Blue Raz Pump in there for extra pump, because we're gonna drink some pump on the way. And I think, yeah, we'll do some of this, some of the Blue Raz, because I also have their cotton candy. The cotton candy pump is really fire too, but we'll just do Blue Raz today. That is it for my intra, and I will drink this while I'm working out. We're gonna slap it in the gym bag, but yeah, I just threw on this hoodie, but we still have the same fit. Just going to put my Birkenstocks on. That's about all. Like I said, I'm not gonna film just because I don't feel like it, and you can just go to my other vlog to watch this. So anyway, we will reconvene after this gym sesh. Let's, like, fingers crossed we get a decent pump. Oh my God, vlog. Hi, completely forgot about you guys for a while, actually. Got done at the gym, had a great lift. We PR'd on everything. Pump was great. I will insert photos here that I took on my cell phone and posted on my IG. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you need to. My Instagram story is my lifeline. It's my obsession. My Instagram is at Emily Lifts with 2 Y's. So get into that. But we are on the way home now. It is almost 1:30 actually. I'm like, where has the day gone? I did just have to make a stop at the grocery store. There's a Sprouts over by where my gym is that like just opened up. And me and Josh went there for the first time the other day, and I was like, oh, this is actually perfect for when I need stuff after the gym, because like price wise, it's about the same as Harris Teeter, and that's like literally the one I always go to because it's close to our house. So anyway, went to Sprouts. I did pick up a little Zevia to sip on the way home. That's the strawberry like lemon burst flavor, and she's really good. I really like her. I actually discovered that flavor during my first peak week. Like I saw it at the store and bought it, but didn't try it obviously because it was peak week, and then I tried it after the fact and I was like, oh, this is so good. I love a good Zevia. So anyway, got the stuff that I needed. Now we're on the way home. When I get home, I'll make my post-workout meal and then shower. We have to make another cold brew, obvi. I have to make another batch of cold brew. Actually 2 batches. I need to make a decaf batch and then another regular calf batch. I don't know, probably clean the house and shit so I don't feel worthless, but it's pretty much it, y'all. But I was talking a little bit more with Soph about just how I'm feeling post-show and all these things, and she's always so good about like validating my feelings, and she's like, dude, I felt the same way. You don't look like shit, you look good, and she's really happy with how things are looking. We want to keep it like pretty tight as far as body fat that I'm gaining post-show and also in my off season, just so that my next prep is good and easy and stuff. So we're not going to really touch food for right now. I'm at like 250 carb on my training days, which is like more than adequate. Like I feel very well fueled for my lifts. I'm able to push really hard. So yeah, just trying to really take advantage of the reverse gains, because when you're in your reverse period, you experience like newbie gains all over again. So really just trying to focus on pushing in the gym. It's pretty much my job right now is to grow, which is also why I'm just trying to like not give a fuck about the fact that my midsection looks the way that it does. And I know I'm gonna look back and I know I'm gonna be like, girl, it literally isn't even bad, but I'm just trying not to think about it. And I'm really just trying to focus on the growth that I'm seeing in my legs, because that's what's way more important. Obviously, I don't ever want to feel small, and I want to put on like 10 pounds of lean tissue. Crazy, but I do. Like, I don't want to be in the 120s. My next prep, whenever that is. I have no plans, but anyway. All right, just got home, but I figured I'd give y'all a quick little haul. We just have some Brussels sprouts. I needed some spinach. Love some sugar snap peas, so I just picked those up. I saw this almond butter that's chocolate flavored, and I just ran out of my walnut butter that's chocolate flavored. So anyway, got this, and then I just got some of these little electrolyte packs. They were like 5 for $5, so I picked up a bunch of the blue raspberry and then the regular raspberry. So that's it. That's the haul from Sprouts. My post-workout meal, I'm literally like not even gonna show it to you guys because it's giving like snack plate. I'm doing some cream of rice and almond butter. Okay, that's like the base of it. And then I'm doing some cherries, blueberries, and cucumbers. So these are all just things that I was craving. And so I've been, you know, trying to like work things into my meal plan that I'm craving. And sometimes the meals are kind of weird and odd. So that's what I'm having. Not gonna show you guys, it's not aesthetic, but we're gonna make that and enjoy a good old meal. Well, y'all, finished the post-workout meal. I just went on like a 25-minute walk outside. It's literally so hot. I'm like, this is rude. This is rude. It's end of September, but I do need to show you guys like the vascularity. Can you see? Oh my God, not me being like out of breath. Right? You can definitely see that. So that's fun. We have some veins on our legs, but I fear, you know, this is not lasting long. Yeah. Anyway, cold brew time. Oh, this is such a nice angle. I have you guys sitting on top of my hydro jug water bottle. So for the afternoon brew, we're gonna use one of my cute little mugs. I love these things. They're 20-ounce mugs. Who doesn't want a 20-ounce mug? It's on my storefront if you also want one, but I don't know. They're like the perfect afternoon brew container in my opinion, because to me, afternoon brew is leisure. So like it's a mug. We're gonna do the caramel bread pudding grounds from Fresh Market. Still need to go over there to like get more because they're actually just too good to handle. And I don't know how long they're gonna be around for since they're seasonal. Okay, 12 ounces. We're doing Chobon salted caramel, and then we are gonna make this like a pumpkin-y brew. So I'm doing my Trader Joe's, and then for our flavored Steves, English toffee and pumpkin spice. Even though it's like literally so hot outside, it does feel a little bit heinous to be doing something pumpkin spice. Really, well, no it doesn't. Who am I kidding? I would have pumpkin spice anytime, actually. All right, let's do just a little bit of pumpkin pie spice in the cup. And we're just gonna reuse our lovely straw. I think this is the straw that I used this morning. I don't really remember, but this is a reuse, so, you know. Miss Ice Maker desperately needs to put in some work because I was scraping for ice, and that's just not okay. But yeah, I definitely need this room. Feeling sleepy. I'm getting that midday crash. It's like 3:10, so cheers, y'all. Yes. This will suffice. All right, we're gonna just kind of get some stuff done around the house, and I don't know, I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Look at how cute they are when they're not being annoying. I'm so dead. Anyway, guys, I've been cleaning and just like doing stuff around the house, you know, because like I said, tomorrow's my birthday. I don't want to have to do anything. So it's like 5 o'clock. I did eat again. I made like a nice little wrap situation. I used the Joseph's like lavash bread, and I did like some spinach, ground beef, black beans, avocado, what else? Greek yogurt, because like I love something that's giving Southwest, Tex-Mex. I just realized I do look crazy. You can tell I've just been doing housework. But yeah, so I had that, some rice cakes. It was yummy. And now I think I'm gonna go and shower and like shave and stuff and feel nice. I do have these 2 cold brew jugs in the sink that still need to be addressed, but I'll do that later because they're gonna steep overnight and I don't want them to steep for like too long, you know? So we will tackle that later. All right, y'all. One spin, okay? Let me just show y'all. I'm too good. I am literally too good. Oh, that's how you know. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Buff chick, buff whey, and fried vanilla ice cream, almond milk, Greek yogurt, and a little bit of sugar-free pudding mix to cheesecake. Oh my god. The texture is actually so fire. It didn't focus, but whatever. Now we're gonna add in some cookie dough bites. You heard me. Put it on the mix-in and enjoy. By the way, in case you were wondering, the cookie dough bites I'm using are these from Ben & Jerry's. For 28 grams, it's 4 fat, 19 carb, 1 pro. You know, in off season, you can make this shit work. So these are my add-ins.